Blending my son's meals instead of using formula part 1. I decided to do this switch because of a long list of reasons, but the main one being nothing factory made can ever compete with nutrients coming from fresh food. The strategy will have to depend on your lifestyle. I've tried plenty of different ways and they didn't work. I had already kind of started in the past by introducing different foods to Ather individually to rule out any allergies and intolerances. I would blend small quantities of singular foods with a bit of water and give it to him in a syringe for a couple of days in a row and see if it causes a reaction or makes him unusually gassy or fussy or constipated. At the time, it was really just 1 day on, 2 days off, 1 day on, 1 month off, and it was very all over the place. Right now I started batching large quantities of vegetables and fruits that I know Arthur can tolerate. And I do that each individual item on its own. I steam, puree, and then I put them in a large mold. It holds about 4 tablespoons, the one that I'm using per cube, and then I freeze those. And then once frozen, I move them to a large Ziploc bag, and I just write the date that I made them on top so that I can keep track of when it was made and how long it can stay in the freezer and all that. And then when I want to make his meal, I simply mix a mix of whatever cubes I want to have for that day, along with a protein that I'm cooking for myself and my husband that day. And then that's what Arthur would eat. So one day it could look like a cube of carrot, a cube of zucchini, a bit of chicken, broth, and then the next day it would be something different. I'm starting simple, not too complicated, not too many ingredients, still trying to find out what he can and can't tolerate. I mixed broccoli the other day. It's a big no. So I know that I won't be doing more of that. So I do like his guaranteed things: chicken, carrot, zucchini, potatoes, sweet potatoes, broth. I think you can even have beef, a bit of yogurt, blueberries, strawberries, oranges, pears, prunes. These are like his things I've tried, and then I have a big list of things that have not worked for us. If you want me to share what hasn't worked with us, please let me know so I can put that list out, because it's been really difficult filtering out what he can and can't have. And as I mentioned in the past, I'm only doing this for his lunch meal. And then moving forward, I'll switch over his breakfast, and then I'll switch over his dinner, and then until he's fully switched over. I did realize that with real food blends, he does get hungry faster than on formula. Typically feeds every 4 hours. With the home blends, he needs to eat every 3 hours or else he's raging. The good thing is the blends that I'm making are actually super low in calories, so he will be able to hit his targeted calories without any issues. Talk more about calories in part 2. Bye bye for now.